Hi, this is Matt Cater with Baseball Think Tank. In my first post, Inside the Mind of a Ball Player, I referenced a little tip that I received playing in the minor leagues as a shortstop that helped me dramatically increase my range. Today, I want to talk about that exact tip. I'm going to use the whiteboard here to demonstrate. All has to do with how we line up and set up at short. And so the natural tendency at short is to just line up towards home plate, right? Towards the hitter, where the ball's coming from. So now, got my little shortstop guy here. When we line up towards home plate, towards the batter, this is the angle that we create. So now, the rangefinders, our glove side and our backhand, ball's hit to our backhand. Because we've created the angle by lining up towards the plate, towards the hitter, now that ball to our backhand, we're fielding in short left field. I don't care how strong your arm is, unless Jose Molina's running, chance of us throwing that guy out at first aren't very good. So now, the ball up the middle to our glove side, right, the ball that we do have a chance if we are a couple steps in the grass, right, in the outfield, have a chance to throw out at first because we're closer to the bag. Now, because we've lined up towards the plate, towards the hitter, this is the angle that we've created. Because we've created that angle, we've cut our range off. And so now we get a good jump, ball to our glove side, ball ends up going right underneath our glove. We're not able to make that play. All right? And so now let's shift our focus from that natural tendency to line up towards the hitter, towards home plate, to now lining up towards the mound, right? And so now it's such a little shift, but it feels so big and it feels so weird at first. It's definitely something that during BP or just during our ground balls that we, right, got to get a good feel for. But let's go ahead and take a look at what that does to our angles. Okay, so we're going to erase our little guy here, set the field back up, and see what lining up towards the mound does to our angle and does to our range. Let's get my shortstop guy back up. So now we got our setup towards the mound. We see what it does to our angle. Now we have that ball to our backhand, our angle set. We field that ball right at the cut. We got a chance to throw that runner out at first. Now we have that ball up the middle. There's our angle. Like I said before, we can field that ball one or two steps, right, in the grass, but because we're closer to first base, we got a chance to throw that guy out at first. Man, we saw Cal Ripken make this play with the best of them, right? One or two steps in the outfield, does that little spin, bam, throws him out at first. So, all has to do with how we set up and how we line up at short. So the shift is going from home plate to the hitter to now just making that little shift and lining up towards the mound. This little tip is going to increase the angle, thus increasing our range at short. Let me know what you think. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter to receive more tips just like this.